exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Gobert finds Towns. Towns is doubled. And here's Gobert. Releases. The rebound by Steven Adams.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Now, here is Russell. Towns, wide open. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. That shot misses. Timberwolves go the other way with it. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here is Russell. Kicks it to Gobert. Prince outside. It's stolen by Adams. Bain against Edwards. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Takes a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Gobert kicks to Prince. The shot, no good. Nice D from Brooks. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant passes to Bain. Morant finds Bain. Brooks outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Edwards looking it over. And there. Oh!
Man. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
The kick out to Towns. Russell passes to Prince. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Gobert. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Kick out to Adams. Back to Morant. Finding the lane. And Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Now here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity. It's Prince on the wing. Russell against Morant. Out to Edwards. Towns for 3. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Now here's Morant. Here's Adams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Grizzlies lead by 10. And we'll be back with you for this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Oh, what a play! Woo!
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Edwards kicks to Russell. The kick out to Towns. Prince outside. Here's the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns dishes to Edwards. Russell passes to Prince from past the arc. Left side, Edwards. And no good that time. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Russell with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nice shot from the wing.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, he can bury it.
Morant against Russell. Adams in the high post. Out to Morant. Over Russell. Here's Adams. Brooks with no one around. From outside, off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Edwards drives in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Morant looking around. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Morant outside. 6 to shoot. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 14 points. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Russell against Morant. And there's the pass to Brooks. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Here's Russell with the drive. The lead now cut to single digits. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
They opened the gates and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Prince outside. Out to Russell. Back to Prince. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gobert's got his first basket.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Brooks outside. Corner shot. The offensive rebound. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Out to Morant. Second chance shot. It doesn't go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards passes to Gobert. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 8. Prince finds Russell. A shake. Kicks it out to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Gobert. Up and in on the layup. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Kyle Anderson. Also, Naz Reid out there. McDaniels is out there with Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Clark outside. The kick out to Williams. A 3-ball. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. And here's Rivers. To the lane. Here's Anderson. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jones dishes to Williams. Back to Jones. Passes it to Williams. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And for Memphis, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Jones looking for an opening. Green with the ball. Working on McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Jones from outside. That one misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Noel, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Anderson outside. Back to Rivers. It's rebounded by Memphis. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Clark kicks to Williams. A putback, and Clark is right there. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And here's Anderson from the arc. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anderson with the double team. And here's Green outside. He can't get that one to fall. Timberwolves go the other way with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Russell against Morant. Jackson finds Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Gobert the pass to Russell. From outside the arc. Kept alive, Minnesota. Left side, Edwards. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Guarded now by Prince. And then Morant grabs it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guy.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Morant outside. Adams. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Perhaps the toughest player in the NBA. It's tough to neutralize Adams' impact when he's out there.
Russell. Now Edwards. He's got 8. He takes it in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Here's Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Memphis.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Driving to the basket. Here's Adams. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thanks, David. That's a 2 from Towns. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Russell with now defended by Bane. Prince kicks to Towns. Back to Prince. Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bane against Russell. Here's Morant. Oh!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shadow the rim.
Here's Edwards driving in. Russell wishes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Russell against Morant. Brooks outside. Out to Morant. And it's good, assisting on the play with Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what Morant does best, a natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Russell passes to Prince. It's good.
There you have it. Prince stepping up big time. This guy played all 4 years in college, and you see evidence of that confidence and maturity there.
Morant against Russell. Morant outside. Out to Brooks. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Edwards against Bane. Out to Russell. Lets it go from the wing. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
He doesn't bleed blood, but he bleeds cold blood ice. Russell tearing hearts out down the stretch.
Morant against Russell. Now here's Morant. T right on him. Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant with a wide open look. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Feeds it to Gobert. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Bane with it. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. starting lineup for the visiting team.
And we got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And then Morant with the jam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Right side, Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Garland for three. Adams grabs the miss. We played just over a minute here in the first.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
And that one's good. Morant.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra-productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Adams inside. Allen defending. Adams, shot's good.
Many players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the NBA. Boy, tough to corral when he's looking to score.
Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Three-pointer, Brooks. Doesn't go that time. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. LeVert passes to Mobley. And here's Mitchell, hounded by Morant. From deep, Mobley. First shot won't go. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Jackson gets the bucket.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Garland against Morant. Pass to LeVert. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's stolen by Garland. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson outside. Right wing. That's good from Adams on the assist by Jackson. Adams has got his second basket of the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
A minute and a half left to play in the first. Jackson outside. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. He's picked up by Garland. Morant, the pass to Bain. The offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Mobley outside. 26 seconds left in the first quarter, and that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Morant, he's open. Morant missing again.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Mitchell, pass to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. And stolen by Bain. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And he lobs it up top. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 spot.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Morant with the slam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough VA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Garland. Mobley outside. Left side, Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. The rebound by Jackson. And the Grizzlies shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Pass to Morant. It's tipped. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Morant's got 15 points.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Garland against Morant. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Jackson.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it. What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the basket by Memphis. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Takes it inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Garland finds Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Here's Morant. He's got 19. Outside Bain. Fires for 3. Kept alive.
The hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Bain. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Garland. And it's Brooks missing. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Morant. Adams has got 10 points in the game. Now here's Garland. To the paint. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. Garland's gotten his second bucket.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Morant with it. Outside Bain. Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. There's the three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Morant against Garland. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
LeVert passes to Garland. From the arc. The shot no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss right now. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Conchar. Pass to Jones. Clock at 6. There's the double team with Rubio. Here's Aldama. Offline with a 3. Cleveland's shooting at about 44% so far. Rubio passes to Love. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And that one misses.
Well, a big man who can shoot free throws is so critical to a team because you can't get too physical with him. You can run your offense through him late game. Kevin Love brings so much to the table.
Outside Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot. The 3. Aldama, no good. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Okoro. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feet.
Well, showing some craftiness with the ball. Okoro looking opportunistic on the offensive end.
Doris, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And Clark drops them both. Here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Wade from deep 3-point range. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Rubio against Jones. Clark right side. Back to Jones. Here's Clark. 4 on the clock. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
The lead now cut to single digits.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
A line change here for Memphis. Memphis leading. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Morant finds Brooks. No good on the triple. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Osman. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 6. Love for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Rubio against Morant. And he's going for the oop here.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. And an intentional foul right there. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh!
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Garland against Morant. Now LeVert lets it fly. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
I love watching Karis LeVert be assertive on the offensive end, the ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Morant against Garland. Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. The 3. The shot off that time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Grizzlies shooting has been great this game, 58%. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. Here's Morant. He takes. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation? Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Jackson outside. Morant against Mitchell. And then Morant with the jam!
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
From deep. And the shot is good by Garland.
And just a beautiful looking shot from long range.
And here's Memphis now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Morant against Garland. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Outside Mitchell. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. It's stolen by Garland. And here's LeVert for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 now. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Morant against Garland. Morant, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland. From deep three-point range, the long distance 3 is buried.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Morant, pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. 1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the Grizzlies call time here. They're ahead by 6. There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Garland outside for LeVert. Mobley outside. 4-3, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter here. And Morant gets double teamed. Jackson, pass to Morant.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
That is a cold-blooded dagger. Mr. LeVert, welcome to it.
Morant against Garland. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Clock at 6. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the wing. Back to LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. Garland with the ball, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And so it's Memphis winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job.
ready.
Here we go.
But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Garland with it, and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Russell. The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Mobley. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Prince kicks to Gobert. Towns with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now, here's Garland. Gobert with the block. Down low. Stolen by Allen. Garland against Prince. Back to Garland. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Allen's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Edwards finds Prince. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Garland leading the charge. Allen's shot is off. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
4 on the clock. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Mitchell against Edwards. Garland looking it over. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Mitchell. Rebound Minnesota.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Gobert. Stolen by Allen. Now Cleveland moving it up. 3-pointer. LeVert hits the 3-point bomb. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Cavaliers? Outside Edwards. Nice move. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Russell against Garland. Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Over Edwards. And the shot is long. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. Russell kicks to Towns. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Garland. Finished off the break. Garland's got 5 points so far.
Such explosive athleticism in transition. Garland gets the pass and takes off.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Pass to Prince. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
The pass to Mitchell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make.
And it's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Let's give it up for your
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley. And we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window now.
Mobley the pass to Garland. There's the drive. A slam dunk by Garland.
You see the opportunistic attitude of Garland. Exceptional job knifing through the defense and finishing with force.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoy, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable. Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the balance for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
And good that time. Russell's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Passes to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Russell kicks to Edwards. He dishes it to Prince. Pulls up. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Garland against Russell. LeVert in the corner. Mitchell outside. Back to LeVert. He feeds it to Allen. Shakes him. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 9. He had a nice open look right there. LeVert's got 8.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Russell against Garland. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Gobert.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
It's LeVert on the wing. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Mitchell with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Russell passes to Prince. Kicks to Gobert. Outside Russell. Back to Gobert. And it's sent back by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. Garland kicks to Mitchell. The dish to Allen. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
Prince outside. The kick out to Towns. Here's Russell. Pass to Prince from the high post. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one. He gets it up. That shot is off. And that's it for the first half of that.
Your Cavaliers, 27. The Timberwolves, 26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Rivers. Anderson is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the 2. And stolen by Love.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
And rebounded by McDaniels. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot. Yeah, easy call.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Rubio, the pass to Love. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Timberwolves shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Nice move. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Drills it from outside. McDaniels got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Okoro. Over in the corner, Osman. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Okoro passes to Osman. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Wade with no one around. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Dishes it to McDaniels. Love grabs the board.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Wade hits the bucket.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the wing right side. Reed with it, working on Love. Reed misses. And Rubio kicks to Osman. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Osman's got himself on the board with 3 there.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Here's Rivers. The pass to Noel. Passes it to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Deep 2 from Anderson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love looking around. Off target from 3-point range.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
1:05 left in the third. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Some changes for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Here's Prince. Allen against Gobert. Tries again.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
It's his first trip to the line. And Gobert drops them both.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Pass to LeVert. 36 seconds left in the third. Wound up there for Allen. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Poked away. It's stolen by Edwards. For the finish. And Edwards with the stop.
And you cannot deny Edwards' pure speed, running the floor like a man on a mission.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. Gobert with the block. Edwards looking it over. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Driving inside. Timberwolves passing it around. And Gobert kicks to Prince. Pass to Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. And finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Back to LeVert. And it's Mitchell missing. Timberwolves leading by 7. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
The wide open look here for Garland. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Towns wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is a guy you want to create for time and time again.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Mobley. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Three-pointer. Another miss by Garland. Timberwolves leading by 9. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Now the pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Over Mitchell. Russell, no luck. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Garland. Three-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Russell. The kick out to Towns. Going inside. The putback. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback. Gobert's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Garland against Russell. It's Prince on the wing. Shoots over LeVert. The kick out to Towns. Outside Russell. From deep three-point range. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by. If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Russell against Garland. Russell passes to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Launches it. Gobert trying to get open. And here's Cleveland. They trail by 11. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Now Russell. So the Timberwolves take the win, and in the win, all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
by, and thanks for joining us on Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Russell finds Towns. This one for 3. And Morant clears the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Now here's Russell. Here's Edwards into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the basket by Memphis. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Here's Towns. 3 on the clock. Here's Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Morant against Russell. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Prince. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bain, the pass to Adams. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
How is it possible? Wide open too.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle. Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9 to the wing on the left. Adams inside, defended by Gobert. And it's Adams missing. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Jackson with it. Towns covering. Here's Brooks. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I like Dillon's awareness in transition. He just understands where to go and what to do.
The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Morant against Russell. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns finds Gobert. No good there. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Outside Edwards. Oh, sweet move.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a play. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. An insane...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Goes back up. Pass to Prince. Outside Russell. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Edwards against Brooks. And here's Adams. Outside Bane. Back to Adams. The ball's knocked loose. Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Morant outside. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7. Showing no signs of letting up. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
For me, they're turning defense into offense. Creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Outside Morant. From behind the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. High post Towns. Jackson on him. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Edwards with it. He's got 12. Offensive board.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Outside Bane. Pass to Brooks. Jackson down low. Towns on him. Three-pointer, Brooks. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Moran against Russell. Puts it up from 17. And it's Adams missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Moran. Moran with the slam!
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Towns on a screen. Here's Prince. Brooks defending. Stolen by Jackson. The drive by Morant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Edwards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Pass to Jackson. Payne against Edwards. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And the shot falls short that time. Over to the left wing. Gobert up top. Now here's Towns. And he's going for the lob. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get... And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Kyle Anderson. Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. The Timberwolves trail. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Inside, Conchar, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Conchar's got his first points in this one. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Anderson passes to Reid. With the teardrop. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Kept alive by Minnesota. On the wing, Rivers. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
With a 7'2" wingspan, Kyle Anderson relies on that and his anticipation skills. Leads to second chance points.
Memphis calls timeout. "90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Conchar. Here's Clark. Oh, and Reid with a block. Here's Rivers. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Aldama. That one goes. Count it. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Rivers, defended by Jones. And here's McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Reed, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Jones. Here's Aldama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Here's Noel. It's McDaniels on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Jones. 1:41 left in the third. Oh, there's the alley. And a foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Previous play is under
Every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong,
the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama. Dylan Brooks comes in for Williams. Payne, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones. So hits one and misses one at the line. And Towns' three-pointer is the lead. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Adams is checked in. Brooks left side. Russell against Moran. Just 5 to shoot with the drive. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Back to Towns. Pass to Russell. Up top, Edwards. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
They set the pick. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. The 3 from Payne. Hits the trifecta. Payne's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. Wide open. Doesn't go for him.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Outside for Morant.
I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Russell from outside. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Edwards against Bain. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Russell against Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And Morant drops them both. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Russell against Morant. Pass to Prince. Now here's Towns. Now Russell. And there's the lob. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson on the wing. Covered by Towns. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Gobert. Here's Prince, guarded by Bain. Back to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining.
Brooks against Edwards.
Oh, my goodness! Watch out. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Morant against Russell. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Up top Morant, guarded by Russell. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 10 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pop.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Payne. Here's Edwards.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
1 minute left in the game. Morant with a screen on Edwards. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Morant with the dunk.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Edwards driving to the basket.
Hey, B.A., not many players can pull off an incredible move like that.
Boy, you're talking about a very short list. Edwards against Payne. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooks outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Outside Morant. And so the Grizzlies take the win. This one was in the balance right until the...
front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big. They're dynamic. They're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Morant with it. Passes it to Bane. Out to Brooks. Beyond the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thanks so much, David.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
And here's Jackson, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Jackson finds Bane. A beautiful reverse layup.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now, here's Garland. Out to the right wing. Mobley dishes to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh!
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Now, here's Garland. Allen, a screen on Bane. Here's Mitchell. And he can't jam it through. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen with it. Now defended by Bane. Allen passes to Mitchell. Mobley wide open. Back to Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant, and he drives in, and he gets it to go. Morant's got 6 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Nice.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Morant. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
It's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Morant looking around. And it's sent back by Allen. Mobley with it. Now defended by Adams. The slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Morant outside. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
He feeds it to Adams. Stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Mitchell leading the charge.
he's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
And so it's Cleveland headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Morant. Mobley with the block.
7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness?
Oh!
My goodness.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Garland, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant drives in. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Mitchell outside. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths. And it's
what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Adams against Allen. Brooks kicks to Morant. And a lot of contact on that. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Mitchell outside. Takes. Oh!
Well, the dribble drive game with Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
And finished off by Morant.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
There's Garland. That shot off. And Memphis the other way now. And is going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Morant against Mitchell. Now, here's Bain. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Mitchell outside. Pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Brooks. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Jackson passes to Morant. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Out to Brooks. Morant outside. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Here's Morant.
That was worth the price of admission.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
John Morant has been leading the charge. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
We've got Kevin Love. Ricky Rubio is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Osman in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Conchar, the pass to Clark. It's good. Clark's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Memphis.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
The drive by Rubio. Wade passes to Love. Back to Wade. Elbow shot. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Wade.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love in catch-and-shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
Jones looking for an opening. Outside Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Love. This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's Wade with the ball for Cleveland. Here's a Okoro. Now the dish to Love. With the second effort, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, you could say it's the best aspect of his game. Love doing work on the glass.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Memphis trailing here. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Cleveland on defense. Here's Conchar. No good on the quick three. Rubio with it. Guarded now by Clark. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Kicks it out to Jones. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Conchar.
Obviously, the scouting report on Okoro starts with his defense. He's physical, he's relentless, and he gives maximum effort.
He dishes it to Rubio. Here's Osman, headed by Green. Love with the screen on Green. Osman, a three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Some changes for Memphis. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Cleveland.
Mitchell outside. And that'll be 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Second team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Morant drives in. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Morant against Mitchell. Jackson passes to Bain. Jackson kicks to Bain. Morant outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Mitchell. And it's Morant missing. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-4 run. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. The Grizzlies trail by 8. And an intentional foul right there.
His second, 14 foul.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Memphis moving that ball around. Bain passes to Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Morant outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Morant outside. And it's off from three-point range. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
And here's Garland for 3. Mobley finds Garland. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. And the pass to LeVert. For 3, Mitchell to the paint. It's stolen by Adams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Garland against Morant. Garland kicks to LeVert. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Morant outside. The tray. Traps in the tray. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hard to guard that. Morant really testing the limitations of his shooting there. But hey, he nailed it.
Pass to LeVert. Garland kicks to LeVert. And Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams, size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
The 3 from Garland. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Garland looking it over. There's the feed to Allen. Garland kicks to LeVert. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Garland is doubled. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 34 points. Morant outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Led by as many as 14 points. And now we've got the intentional foul. Morant against Garland. Mobley the pass to LeVert. On deep. Mobley finds LeVert. Cleveland moving it around. And that one good. And now a 12-point Cleveland lead.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Back to Garland. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Allen shoots a fader. That one doesn't go. Adams, some nice D. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Morant's got 42 in the game.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
To the middle. Mobley outside. Allen passes to LeVert. And here is Garland. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. Outside Garland. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
It's Morant with the drive.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland.
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Russell against Garland. Here's Mitchell.
Nice! Big finish! Man! Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all, too.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's playing big right there. Jackhammers it down.
Went up with some bad intentions. Wow, that had some power on it.
Guys, you covered the bases with that.
Now here's Garland. LeVert, that's good.
Well, you look at the shots like that LeVert makes, and you have to be happy for the progress he's made because he's worked at it.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Garland, and Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Russell with the rebound. Here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. 6 to shoot. Garland for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Up top, Edwards. Nice move. Russell to pass to Towns. Shoots over Mobley. Here's Gobert. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Garland. To the middle. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Edwards against Mitchell. Kept alive by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. Rejected by Allen.
Boy, elite shot blocking is what Jared Allen gives you night in and night out, both inside and even on the perimeter, too. He's an excellent defender.
The shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Garland.
Well, you give Karis LeVert that kind of positioning, guys, I mean, he's going to finish with power.
Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Allen defending. Here's Prince. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even before they gave up to get him.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Now Garland to the inside. Mitchell with the ball. Towns with a rebound.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Back to Edwards. To the left side wing. Pulls it from the corner. That's good from Towns on the assist from Edwards. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
And another miss by Cleveland. Well, the Timberwolves shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Now here's Gobert. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. From deep, Mitchell. That one is off. Tie game in Minnesota. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's Russell. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Down low. Here's Mobley. And he jams it home with authority.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Mitchell finds LeVert. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Prince. Here's Towns. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Outside for Russell. Lets it go from deep. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to LeVert. Allen on the wing. Puts up a 3. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Mobley. Over Towns. Inside. LeVert finds Allen. Outside Mitchell. Driving inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Mobley. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And he comes up with a bucket. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have such superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Prince. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Garland. And here's the fast break. Here's Allen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Mitchell against Edwards. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And the double clutch jam wows the crowd.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 7. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. 5 on the clock. LeVert outside. From outside the arc. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Edwards against Mitchell. Goes up on the baseline. Towns can't get it to go. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Jetty Osman. And it's Wade in at the power forward. Now here's Love. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
What makes Love a top rebounder? He's great at reading the angles off the rim, getting to the right spots.
And that one's good. The Cavaliers shooting about 60% for the game.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable. Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Here's Rivers, covered by Rubio. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Love. Pass to Okoro. Here's Wade. From deep. McDaniels with the rebound. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And here are the Cavaliers now after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he makes all 3. Here's Noel. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The shot won't fall, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers again cannot hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
What an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Rivers. On the wing, Noel. Outside, Anderson. Here's McDaniels driving in. Soft touch off the glass. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Rivers. Oh, deflected. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Off the inbound. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Pass to Rivers. Back to Noel. Here's Rivers. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Rivers has got 7 points.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Here's Wade. Anderson covers. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, it's another 3 for Cleveland.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Noel. Pass to Rivers. And he banks in the layup. Rivers has got 9 points now in the second half.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wade for 3. They grab their own miss. Okoro. Love with the ball. Shoots over Reed. And it's Love missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Daniels. It'll count. The third quarter comes to a close. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And there's the lob. A slam dunk by Reed.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The kick out to Edwards. On the take. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Mitchell against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Now Gobert. Three-pointer. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Takes the three. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
You'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Edwards against Mitchell. Out of this world reverse jam. Nice.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Allen finds Garland. Back to Allen. Outside for LeVert. To the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And here's LeVert for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. Double team on Towns. Back to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Edwards with the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Pass to Allen. Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Garland, he's open. Allen, great positioning on the putback. Allen's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Here's Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. And the 3 off target. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Here's Prince. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Hey, guys, that's exactly why Prince is out there in these moments. Big-time shot.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Russell. And there's the drive. Count it!
Wow, talk about saving something for the end. D'Angelo getting it done. You the man.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Here's Prince. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top.
The end of the game.